Assalamu alaikum. This is Kosher Musalman and thank you so much for tuning in. मैं उस सोई पुरुषमुत के कौस language से कौस ज़बान से यातमज़ अस्पाजी podcast करूँ कि हम लोग को वो के कोशर रोज़ जान कि हम वो अंग्रेज़ रोज़ बेहतर मगर majority यस लुकन इस्तेमाल के कोशर ते अंग्रेज़ थे. So today I am following their advice, and if you people think that this is the ideal way of doing it, then inshallah we would continue with it in the upcoming podcast. As the name suggests, this is a podcast that belongs to all of you, and this is not a podcast that is designed to be palatable to Western audience. This is not our concern in this podcast. This is a podcast for the people, and this is a podcast from the people. So we are going to talk about things that we relate to and that are important to us and that we are faced with. So today we are going to talk about settler colonialism as a theory and as a practice. We are going to talk about some of its implications, some of its structures, and some of its elements. This is an overview, and we will continue talking about this as this is something that we are faced with right now, something that is of great concern for us. So, this is what we are going to talk about in the upcoming podcasts as well. But we would be diving into specific details in the upcoming podcasts, and we will also, I think, be taking guests who talk about the concerned topic. Today, I'm just going to give you a brief overview of settler colonialism. So, when we talk about settler colonialism, सान खतर क्या मीनिंग था ये सान खतर क्या what does it mean for us सान खतर क्या मतलब था if we go by the definition of it that I found very appropriate. It says settler colonialism is a form of colonialism that seeks to replace the original population. So the original population in our case is us. But when I say us, I mean Kashmiri Muslims. And the reason I am drawing this line is because we are the targets of settler colonialism and not the Kashmiri Hindu and not the Kashmiri Sikh. This is an attempt at changing the demography of Kashmir and turning the Muslims, Kashmiri Muslims, into minority. So what India wants is it seeks to replace the original population of Kashmiri Muslims of the colonized territory, which happens to be Kashmir, with a new society of settlers, and in our case, it would be Hindu settlers, preferably for India. So we have seen two types of settler colonialism in history. Archetypes یَتھ منٛز genocidal impulse چھُ آسان ہر کُنہِ settler colonial structures منٛز مگر اکھ type چھُ یَتھ منٛز genocide چھُنہٕ fruitful آسان کینٛہہ for the colonizer. یہِ type چھُ سُہ type یُس اَسہِ وٕچھمُت چھُ in South America, in Algeria, in the French colonization of Algeria, in South Africa. Though during the time of Dogra rule, we didn't see settler colonialism, but we did see the exploitation of the natives as a subordinated labor force. So, this is one type of settler colonialism that uses the native as a subordinated labor force. اَسہِ چھُ پَے کٔشیٖرِ منٛز کِتھ پٲٹھۍ ٲسۍ بٮ۪گارِ کرناوان کٲم. There was economic and social repression of Kashmiri Muslims. Another form or type of settler colonialism is one that aims at more or less at a rapid extermination of the native society. And this has occurred in history as well. It has occurred in the Caribbean, it has occurred in North America at the hands of European white settlers, and it has happened in Australia. And we don't see any remains of we see negligible remains of the native society in Australia. And these natives happen to be in majority. So, this we have to remember. They were majority too once. And same goes for North America. But there was violent extermination of these native societies. And even the ones that remained, ये भी हमें जहन में रखना है. Even the minority that remained, that was forced to undergo assimilation. Because if your goal is assimilation, let's say India wishes to change the culture of Kashmir into an Indian culture, into um, Hindu culture, the culture of majority. When Kashmiri Muslims are in majority, it's quite difficult to do so. But when you are in a minority, then it is possible because you have to survive. And we saw this in Spain as well, when Muslims were forced to convert to Christianity in order to exist, simply exist. So, settler colonialism relies on two procedures. These were forms of it. Now we talk about the procedures. Procedure چھُ آسان زٕ. اکھ procedure چھُ آسان یتھ چھِ وَنان management of the natives. So what does it mean to manage a native? This is what we have seen for the past 70 years. We were being managed and we revolted, we resisted, but this is the phase that we have seen. Kushukara manage occupation. We have seen कि कश्मीर में there are Kashmiris who manage occupation for India. These are the people in the political system. These are the people in the police, and these are the people in administration as well. All of these sectors contribute in one way or another in the path of managing occupation for the occupiers. So this native is managed or controlled, or as Malcolm X said, pacified. किस पर दोन चीजन से जराइज या छु incentive dun या छु incentive dun. Either you have to buy the native's loyalty or you have to somehow change his priorities. We have seen this. India has offered incentives. I believe Article 370 was an incentive as well. And we should always remember that if पर as fanon chwana ke use colonial power cho asa you shouldn't zan divan kanti cheese muftas manzki for nothing. There is always a short term or a long term benefit that the occupier has in mind. ये शायद ज़हन समझता हूँ. The While they manage the natives, the goal is gradual elimination. Gradually कित पर शि native करून खत्म. अथ मंज छ ज चीज युस बो सु सोचा तो वन तु सोचा. For me when we North America should that Europeans they colonized it. So there was this General Phil Sheridan. You said Hazalim, and there is a saying, a maxim that is attributed to him. ये maxim जो ऐसा नहीं पाए. And he said this about the native Indians. He said, the only good Indian is a dead Indian. So we have seen this, how it's relevant to us. But it has a variant, a different form, Tishat. So there is one death that occurs simply when you say the only good Indian is a dead Indian, what you mean is simply the death of the native, the removal of the native, the genocide. And that is what happened in North America. Beakak form to us. It was introduced by Richard Pratt. He was a teacher and he believed in assimilation of the native Indians, assimilation into the white society, and the destruction of the tribal society of the natives. He said, kill the Indian in him and save the man. इस विषय हम दोनों चीज कशीर में ठीक है. From the fascists, we see the theory that was proposed by General Phil Sheridan, which is the only good Kashmiri is a dead Kashmiri. But then there's another thing to it, which is kill the Kashmiri in him and save the man. You see, Koshur Musalman, instance, your identity, sukariyo khatam. ठीक है? Identity mokla you everything that makes him different, kill that. Kill their culture, kill their religion, kill their language, kill everything. What remains is an individual who has no identity, no sense of belonging to a collective society. But Karyuni individual assimilate into the white society. So this is where the genocidal and the assimilationist theory they meet each other. But in both the cases, there's a death that occurs of the native. You see, Koshur Musalman, if you say the only good Kashmiri is a dead Kashmiri, there's a death for a Kashmiri Muslim in this. If you say kill the Koshur Musalman in him and save the man, there's a death in it as well, even if it's not a physical death. So, this is the first thing that we have to keep in mind. So, another thing that I wanted to talk about was कि usually settlers use paga kashire yi. You see settlers you chuna asa ak normal या एक आम civilian के. These settlers do not constitute a vulnerable minority. इतना सा कमजोर अकलियत के. This minority is stronger than us, though we are in majority at the moment. This minority exists to change you into a minority. And we have seen this in Palestine as well. Palestinians is हमेशा ईता Jews. You show a gradual process. Guado is at 99.4% Arab Muslims, Arabs, and just 0.6% Jews. And gradually, we see the shift that happened. Through two means, there was unlimited immigration of the Jews, which was that was a legal pretext, law of return. Under law of return, any Jew anywhere could return and come to Israel and become a citizen and become a national citizen. The, at the same time, there was expulsion of Muslims. Muslims and Arabs were some were killed, some were exiled, and so this is how demographic change occurs. The Patawos law of absentees. Under this law, all the Palestinian Arabs, Muslims mostly, who were outside Palestine, who had fled for some reason, due to the war or due to other reasons, their properties were made legal for the Jewish immigrants. So we have to keep this in mind because in recent times, India has tried to tie Kashmir to India through a religious connection. Hindustani thinkers wana yim nationalists tim wana ke Kashmir mas दुनिया's most used sacred Jash. Every sacred place in the world. Tat shu akkai mukam an alternative Kashmir mast. इसीलिए if we have Kashmir, we don't need to go anywhere else. Ethiopia former RSS chief Sukyamana Suwana ke if Muslims cannot tolerate Makkah and Medina मतलब इस मक्का तो मदीना शो अगर मुसलमान करन नहीं बर्दाश्त करें कि हिंद रोजन आए हिंद करन कंट्रोल इस कित पे हेको बर्दाश्त करे कि कशीर रोजन मुसलमान या कशीर आस मुसलमानन हंस हुकूमत तो this is the thought and this is the ideological pretext for settler colonialism कि जो कश्मीर है ये छ religiously significant जाय ये छ distorted ये छ false account of history but this is what it is. So they say Kashmir is a very significant religious place. And then we have the example of Amarnath Yatra. Amarnath Yatra yos cha before 1989, history tells us this was not a significant pilgrimage for Hindus. Varya kam lukh ٲسۍ گژھان اور کٔشیٖر منٛز ٲس ہِندوٗ population ٲس نا روزان کٔشیٖر منٛز. یہِ population یۄس چھےٚ تَمہِ ساتہٕ ما ٲس armed resistance تہِ کینٛہہ یۄس legitimate چھِ. یۄس یہِ armed resistance against occupation چھےٚ یہِ تہِ ٲس نہٕ تَمہِ ساتہٕ کینٛہہ. توتہِ ٲسۍ نہٕ گژھان لُکھ تور زیادٕ کینٛہہ. This significance was constructed by the state. And now we see lakhs of people going to Amarnath and paying homage. तो ये यात्रा چھِ وَنان political यात्रा اکھ religious اَتھ چھُ religious symbolism but impulse چھُ settler colonial impulse چھُ کہِ یہِ چھُ اکھ holy land یہِ چھُ مُسلمانن نِش یہِ چھُ اَسہِ واپس نیُن. And this is so similar to what happened in Palestine. Palestine, a Jew believes is a holy land for them. Zionists believe that یِم ٲسۍ گژھان گۄڈٕ تہِ یِم ٲسۍ گژھان تور یِم ٲسۍ کران یِم تَتہِ religious monuments چھِ یِم ٲسۍ کران pilgrimage before colonizing it, before occupying it. But as time progressed, they developed this wish to take this land, which was where Muslims constituted a majority, Palestinians constituted a majority. So gradually, یِمو ووٚن کہِ تِکیازِ یہِ زٔمیٖن چھِ religiously سانہِ خٲطرٕ مُقدس یہِ گژھِ اَسہِ نِش آسٕنۍ. And we see a similar pattern in Kashmir as well. تہٕ یہِ چھُ اَسہِ یاد تھاوُن. Then there's another thing that we have to keep in mind. When we talk about colonialism or occupation, یۄس آز تام اَسہِ وٕچھمٕژ ٲس یۄس Afghanistanَس منٛز اَسہِ وٕچھمٕژ چھِ. There is always, and this is a historical reality as well, it typically ends eventually. As which Afghanistan is Soviet withdrawal, پتہٕ وٕچھ وۄنۍ Americuk withdrawal, and we saw this in Algeria as well. The colonization ended, and we saw this مطلب at different places. But یہِ چھُنہ settler colonialism یہِ چھُ آسان long lasting, and except in the rare event of complete evacuation or settler decolonization, it doesn't change. It becomes a ground reality that you have to reconcile with or accept. America یُس مُلک چھُ آز اَتھ کیٛاہ بُنیاد چھِ؟ اَتھ چھِ بُنیاد settler colonial بُنیاد. وۄنۍ یُس نیٹِو اوس بِچور تَتہِ روزان سُہ کَتہِ چھُ؟ سُہ ما چھُ ایٚگزِسٹٕے کران. یِتھَے پٲٹھۍ آسٹریلیاہَس منٛز. The foundation of this country is settler colonial foundation as well. Do we see any remains of the natives? Negligible. ٹھیٖک چھا؟ آز چھُ مُلک آسٹریلیا آسٹریلین آیڈٮ۪نٹِٹی چھِ وۄنۍ وایِٹ آیڈٮ۪نٹِٹی یِتھَے پٲٹھۍ امیرِکن آیڈٮ۪نٹِٹی چھِ وایِٹ آیڈٮ۪نٹِٹی. تہٕ یہِ چھُ اَسہِ وٕچھُن کہِ مطلب یُس یہِ سیٹلر کولونیلزم چھُ آسان یہِ چھُ اِرِؤرسِبٕل آسان. تہٕ یِم پیلسٹیٖنیَنٕز ٲسۍ کینٛہہ تِم ٲسۍ سونٛچان in the initial years, not all but some of them, they believe just because they are in majority یِم چھِ اکثریتَس منٛز تِمن اوس نہٕ باسان یہِ پرٛیکٹِکل کینٛہہ کہِ جِوِس سٹیٹ بنہِ. مگر وی سا کہِ سُہ بنیو اِوینچُلی. اینڈ تَتہِ تہِ وٕچھ اَسہِ فلسطیٖنس منٛز تہِ د پالِٹِکس آف ہوم لینڈ. کٔشیٖرِ منٛز تہِ چھِ أسۍ وٕچھان کہِ یِم چھِ وَنان کہِ یہِ چھُ أسۍ چھِنہٕ آکِپاے کران کٔشیٖر کینٛہہ. We are just returning back to Kashmir, and this was our home, and we, Kashmiri Muslims, we are the aliens and we are the foreigners. تہٕ اَتھ چھُ اکھ important چیٖز کہِ one of the ways if you have to deny people their right to land, one of the effective ways is to deny their historical connection to it. ٹھیٖک چھا؟ تہٕ یِم تہِ چھِ تی وَنان یِم چھِ وَنان یِم کٲشِر مُسلمان چھِ یِمن چھُیی نہٕ historical connection with Kashmir. They say we are all Hindus. They say we were forcibly converted to Islam. and most of us are uh, Arabs, and most of us are aliens and foreigners. So we have to keep that in mind. Okay, we are seeing a similar pattern in Kashmir as we already saw in Palestine. And then there's another important aspect of land. Kashir Chak Agricultural Horticultural Society. So for us, land is life, and life emerged from land. The Vanyam settlers in Yind Khatir land significant. So their main motive is to take your lands away from you. It is to deprive you of your source of sustenance. ठीक है? Deborah Bird Rose, she's a political thinker. She points out, she says that to get in the way of settler colonization, all the native has to do is to stay at home. ठीक है? While I understand कि कश्मीर में unique है अगर if I don't sell my land, they won't take it. We know that these settlers would be backed by the state, a state that has occupied us, a state that has not bought this land but simply occupied it militarily. ठीक है? तो I know they will force us in some way or another to anyway lose our lands, to lose our livelihood. But the point we understand from this is that the target of a settler is to deprive you of your home and then your homeland eventually. So we have to keep this in mind. Founding father is Os of Zionism, Theodore Herzl. Tim dit ak misal Tim won if I wish to substitute a new building for an old one. New building chiyetnas the Society of Hindu Settlers, the Hindu Majoritarian Society in Kashmir. For an old one Sun Society, Kashmir Musalman Society. So if I wish to substitute a new building for an old one, I must demolish before I construct. It's common sense. अगर यम छी यचान कि कशीर मज गश न रोजन कशर मुसलमानन हंज सोसाइटी के अत गश अत गश अक इंडियन हिंदू नेशनलिस्ट सोसाइटी क्रिएट गसन ठीक छा यह छु एथनो रिलीजियस नेशनलिज्म युस यमन हुंद छु तो that should be the foundation of the new society. यह कित पर छु possible योत ताम न सन सोसाइटी मौकली ये सोसाइटी में क्रिएट गस इसीलिए छु Patrick Wolf, I guess that's his name. He has worked a lot on settler colonialism. Sushwana, settler colonialism is an indicator of genocide. So, settler colonialism is an indicator of genocide, especially when the colonizer does not need the native society for anything. हिंदुस्तान जरूरत के sign for labor. ठीक है आयरनी या अनफॉर्चुनेट कथ छ ये कि वनकस कशीर मज युस लेबर छु 80% ऑफ इट इज ऑलरेडी नॉन कश्मीरी ठीक छ बस युत योत छुन के बो सोचा कि many of our mosques we see imam युस छु आसान नमाज युस परनामा खुतबा युस दिवान ये तो छु आसान in many cases someone who is not from Kashmir, a non-Kashmiri. Many are from Bihar, some are from UP and different parts of India. And it struck me because our society is a society yete use religion chu we don't believe in a privatized religion secular definition of religion our religion is a religion we believe it is very much a part of our public life public sphere of life so these mosques which were meant to serve as a source of mobilization for people these are led by non-kashmiris ठीक है ago labor asti पद गोवन सोन religion te culture te अथ मज ते कम लोग मैं छु पान वुचमुत there were many religious clerics from India who come to Kashmir and they preach here and though they claim to be apolitical in their speeches I have heard things like कश्मीर जो है वो हिंदुस्तान का ताज है इसी तरह कश्मीर जो है वो अम, कश्मीर के जो मुसलमान हैं हमारे लिए मशाल राह, मतलब they have been our leaders. So we don't want to be deprived of that. कश्मीर हमारा ताज है, तो ताज के बगैर कैसे हम रह सकते हैं? इसी तरह geography has been created by Allah, nobody can change it, implying that Kashmir was created as a part of India by God. So nobody should resist that. This is what I was talking about, how the state manufactures things about your religion. Now this is a fatalist ideology which believes के खुदा से बन शुयोसमुद के हिंदुस्तान कर कशीर occupy. One person question resist karun kya? Because resisting would mean fighting the fate itself. Though that's not how it is in our religion. Sunnis religion is mashu कि if a fate befalls you, if it's not for your good, you can resist it. You can try resisting it and coming out of it. As there's a famous maxim, or it's a saying of Prophet that, or his wife, I don't exactly remember, but it goes like trust God but tie your camel. So that is what it is in our religion. But they promote this fatalist ideology which is not a part of our religion. ये तो choice हुशमत. The- So land is very important when it comes to settler colonialism. It is central to settler colonialism. بیٛاکھ چیٖز یُس چھُ یُس اَسہِ ذہنَس منٛز چھُ تھاوُن سُہ چھُ یہِ کہِ settler colonialismَس چھِ آسان phases. اگر مےٚ تُہۍ پِرٛژھِو اکھ phase اوس from 1947 till 2047 100-year phase. Wëنکیٚس چھِ 68% population of Jammu and Kashmir. What I believe is that India would want to reduce it to 45 to 48% through, as I said, unlimited immigration of Hindus and killing, disenfranchisement of Muslims, expulsion of Muslims. The इस reduce करनी है to 45 to 48%. And then there's another phase, 2047 to 2097, in which it would be reduced to further 15-20%. ठीक है? तो ये तो जो है ज़हनस में थाउन कि once we are in a minority, our political demands will suffer as well. Right now we are in a majority and we all believe and proclaim that we want complete freedom from India. But once we are in a minority and we are surrounded by a state that is against us, that facilitates settler colonialism, and then we have settlers, ठीक है? Yim settlers who would also form militias, who would also be armed in the name of protecting vulnerable minority. We are surrounded by them. So we have to understand that our demands, political demands, and our cause will suffer a lot. So this has to be in our mind. So this is all for today's podcast. And inshallah, we would be going into details and specific functions and implications of settler colonialism in the upcoming podcast. तो इसमें वो guest inshallah experts by different people from Kashmir. Um, and inshallah, we'll keep talking about this. Thank you so much for listening. And any comments, any suggestions that you have, any questions, um, any suggestions as to how we can improve this, please, you can comment them on our Twitter page. And I would definitely want to take them seriously and improve this. Thank you so much for listening to us. Allah Hafiz.